Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're enjoying this rainy weather. If you're here in Phoenix, we've had rain since Friday, I think. And last week we had rain on Tuesday. So it's actually been kind of nice because we don't get a whole lot of rain here or cloudy skies. So we've been enjoying that. And it's been kind of a downpour today and now finally clearing up and the sun's coming out, which is why I have enough light to do my video. Anyway, I am here to talk to you about this week's update for the real estate market. And it's an exciting week because we are coming to the end of the month, which is when I do a full review of the Phoenix real estate market stats. So that will be Friday on my YouTube channel. Make sure to check that out. I'll be going over how we've started the year and, looking forward to February and what we might expect for February. So anyway, as always, I'm starting off talking about the CMI, and the CMI is the Cromford Market Index. I follow the Cromford Report, and they have basically an algorithm that tells us what supply and demand factors look like in the market, and they give this a number called the Market Index, and the CMI basically is a predictor of price appreciation in our market. So any value over 100 is a seller's market, and any value under 100 is a buyer's market. We've been well over 100 for a long time. On January 1st, to remind you, we were at 432. Now here we are, January 25th, we're at 478.1. So continuing to go up, as I say every week. There really hasn't been any change as far as that goes. But the big reason why we keep going up is because our supply is so low. It's the driving factor here. It just continues to go lower and lower, and that is what's pushing the market index up. Right now, our supply, when we look at like the number of months of inventory left, so what that means is if no new homes were to come on the market, we would run out of homes for sale in X number of months. That's usually a measure that we have. And 6 months of inventory is a balanced market. We were hanging around like 2-3 months for a while. Then we got down to 1 month or so, like 1.5. Well, this month we're at 0.7, so not even a whole number, which is crazy because I've never seen it that low. But it certainly seems to be correct because the number of active listings out there it's just minimal. It's very hard to find anything, and when you do find anything good, it gets swooped up real quickly. So that's the market that we're in right now. Historically, January is a slower time for listings as people kind of get into the new year. So it's not odd to see our listing counts be super low right now. We can expect that they'll continue to go up if we follow historical trends. But who knows? Because we've been wrong with a lot of things in the last year. 2020 definitely threw us some curveballs. So our new listings are down 15%. And our supply is down 55%. And this is compared to last year. And like I said, the supply is really the issue here that's creating the higher market index, but our demand is high as well. It's at about, I think, 29% above normal, 29%. So that has been on the high side for a while, and has ticked up just a little bit in the last week. So we'll see, if that continues. Our appreciation rates are crazy, 20.8%. For resale in terms of appreciation. If we look back to January of 2020, we're seeing 20% appreciation. And a lot of that is influenced by luxury sales. So we actually had a higher number of sales in the luxury sector last year. So higher price ranges like $800,000 and above. So that has had a huge influence on what the difference in sales prices is between last year and this year, because we sold a lot more in those higher price ranges. Let's see, what else do I have? I think I had one more thing. Oh yes. So Gilbert is one of the craziest zip codes that we're seeing right now. Gilbert, 85295, and the zip code 85297. Both are really crazy. For example, 85295 has 8 active homes for sale and 87 are under contract. And the average price in that zip code is $444,000. So it's not like that's, a super low price range, which is what we've seen in the past. These crazy zip codes are anything under like 300 or 350,000 and below, even 250 and below, just because obviously it's more affordable for more people. But being 444,000 as the average sales price and being that crazy is nuts. And then also 85297, the average sales price there is 504,000. So both very healthy sales prices there on average, not a cheap area of the city by any means. And they are kind of crazy in terms of the number of homes under contract versus active listings for sale. And we're seeing a lot of that activity get a little crazy around the South 202 loop. So if you look on the map and see where that goes through like Chandler and Gilbert, those are the areas that are kind of the hottest zip codes right now. So that's most of what I have, other than I did want to mention that in the last 30 days, there has been a huge amount of sales that are going over the listing price. For example, anything between $250,000 to $300,000. We've had a ton of sales go over list price. So 558 of the sales in the last 30 days went over list price in that price range. 300 to 400,000, we had 675 sales go over list price. And I should get these percentages for you, but overall 26% of sales closed over listing price in the last 30 days. So that trend is continuing. But that's all I've got for some quick updates this Monday. Again, make sure you come back on Friday because I will post a more robust market update with information for all of January and looking forward to the rest of the year. So I hope that's helpful. You know where to find me if you have any questions. I hope everyone has a great rest of your week.